welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, today I am coming back with yet another hairstyle video. I have already done a ton of hairstyle videos on my channel already, as you guys probably already know, but I'll link all of those down below in a playlist so you guys can check those out if you haven't seen them already. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys 4 different braided hairstyles that I have recently seen on Pinterest, and they have super inspired me to do this video for you guys. I know it can be kind of a struggle to think of like new original hairstyles, but I saw these and I was like, oh my god, I need to recreate them. If you guys enjoy hairstyle videos and would like to see more, do make sure you smash that huge thumbs up just down below, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get on into the video. Okay, so for hairstyle number 1, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush and basically just pop my hair into a middle parting. So now that my hair is in a middle parting, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to section off 2 chunks of hair right by my face on either side, like so. What I'm going to do is just section off one of them with a hair tie so that it doesn't get mixed up with the rest of our hair. And once I've done that, I'm going to start working on the other section, and all you want to do is just basically braid this strand into a thin little braid. Once I get to the very bottom of my braid, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a clear elastic hair tie like this and literally just secure the very end of that braid so that it doesn't come undone. Once my braid is nice and secure, I'm then going to move on to the other section and repeat the same thing. Once that's done, the next step is to take another 2 strands of hair from either side of my face and basically repeat the same step all over again. So now that my 3rd braid is complete, I'm going to move on to the very last section of this hairstyle, and I'm going to braid the 4th section. Okay, so now that I have my 4 braids complete, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2 strands that are right next to my face, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take them together and tie them right under my chin. This is going to look super weird, but hear me out. Once we flip it over, it's going to look amazing. But then I'm going to take the other 2 braids and I'm basically going to attach them like so with a clear elastic tie. I'm just going to tie this section right here and also the other side. So now that my hair is finished and tied together into this sort of pattern, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take them and flip it over onto the other side like so. And this is the finished hairstyle. It may not look like much from the front, but this is what it looks like from the back. I love how quick and easy this is to do. All you have to know how to do is how to braid and then just how to tie 2 braids together, which I think is so easy. And I love the fact that you don't have to hold your arms up in the air trying to braid your hair in the back, which can get kind of difficult sometimes. Now, before we jump straight into the second hairstyle, I quickly wanted to talk about a few hair products that I have been loving recently. You guys always ask me what sort of products I use for my hair, so I thought this might be quite beneficial to some of you guys to basically get to know what sort of products I use. So I've recently started using this range of Maui Moisture products for my hair. So this is a brand that you can purchase at Boots, and basically they are so amazing. They smell great. They're all vegan as well, which is just so awesome. The great thing about these is that they have 5 different ranges for different hair types. This one is for chemically damaged hair, which you guys know is my hair all over because I have dyed my hair so many times. Here I have the shampoo, conditioner, and also a hair mask that I have been trying out recently, and honestly I have to say, hands down, this has made my hair so soft. The reason why I really like these is because there's no parabens, no sulfates, no artificial colors, which is so damaging for the hair. These products have none of that. They actually have aloe vera juice in them as well as coconut water, which is just so amazing for the hair. I actually use this whole range to wash my hair with today, and as you can see, my hair is just so smooth at the moment. It just looks really nourished and really hydrated, which is exactly what I need. So yes, these are the products that I have been using recently, and I absolutely love them. So I would 100% recommend for you guys to try them if you do have a chemically damaged hair like me. I'll have a bit more information about them in the description as well. But anyways, let's move on to the second hairstyle. So for the second hairstyle, what we're going to do first is we're going to take a chunk of hair right above our forehead like so. Now that we've sectioned it off, I'm now going to split this into 3 sections like so, and I'm going to start braiding this with a inverted braid. So instead of going over the braid like we usually do, I'm actually going to take each strand underneath. I think this is called a Dutch braid. Now to finish off the braid, I'm just going to take a clear elastic hair tie and secure that right at the end. Now the next step is to take these 2 sections of your hair from either side of your face and basically repeat the same thing. So I'm going to take the first chunk and I'm going to start braiding that with a inverted Dutch braid. secure, I'm then going to take the other side and basically repeat the same thing. So now that I'm kind of looking like an alien with these two braids coming out my head, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take each of the braids and basically just tug on them just to make them a little bit more volumized and make them a lot more thicker than they really are. As you can see, doing this makes a world of difference. So now that my braids are a lot more volumized, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them to the back of my head and tie them all together. So once you have secured all of your braids at the back, what you wanna do is you wanna pull apart the section that is not braided like so. This just creates a little bit of detail and volume right there. And now that we've tied off the remainder of the braids, we can then take the braids at the bottom apart and remove the extra hair ties to let the hair flow down freely. Once you have completed that step, what you want to do is you want to take another two sections from either side of your face, just very thin ones, and then you also want to braid those as well. Once again, once those two braids are complete, what you want to do is just take them to the back and tie them together. So then once your braids are tied together, what you want to do once again is take the section that is not braided and pull it apart, just to kind of echo the same thing that you did the first time. And once again, now that your braids are tied off, you can then take out the extra hair ties. And now to complete the hairstyle, the very last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to braid the remainder of the hair and tie it off. So this is what the finished hairstyle looks like. I am in love with this hairstyle. It looks so much more difficult than it really is because all you're really doing is just creating a bunch of braids and then tying it together. I get that this kind of looks like a hard hairstyle to do, but trust me, once you start doing it and once you get the hang of it, it honestly is not that hard at all. But now let's move on to hairstyle number 3. So for the third hairstyle, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating kind of like a glam ponytail. It is super simple to do, but it looks so pretty. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take 2 chunks of hair from either side of our face. So once I've got my 2 strands separated, what you want to do is you want to start twisting each of the strands away from your face like so. I'm then going to repeat the same thing to the other side, and once we have twisted those sections, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them to the back like so and then tie them off with a clear elastic tie. What you want to do now is you want to pull apart those sections just a little bit to make them a little bit more volumized and look more full. Once you have made your twists a lot more volumized, as I have done here, you then want to gather the rest of your hair and just secure them into a ponytail. And to finish off the ponytail, you then just want to grab a strand of hair from underneath and twist this around the hair tie to conceal it. And to finish off the hairstyle, what you want to do is you just want to pull out some strands of hair just by your face, just to frame it a little bit better, and that is the hairstyle finished. I absolutely love how this looks. It's such an easy way to spice up a regular ponytail, and it's just like a really easy way to get your hair out of your face but still look super cute. So now let's move on to hairstyle number 4. Okay, so for this very last hairstyle, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a middle parting, and then we're going to start off by taking 2 chunks of hair just from the top of the head. I'm actually going to use my Tangle Teezer to help me gather this all the way to the top of my head. And once I have a good grip of my hair, I'm then going to just tie this off with a hair tie kind of towards the side of my head. So once you have done it to the one side, you then just want to repeat the same thing to the other side. So now that I have these little ponytails, what we're going to do is we're going to start braiding them into a fishtail braid. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just split the ponytail into 2 sections like so. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the outer strand off of one of the strands and we're going to place them into the middle like so. And then we're going to do the same thing from the other side. So you want to take a thin strand, flip it over and place it on the other side in the middle. So that's essentially how you do a fishtail braid. You just repeat that same step over and over again, but you have to make sure that you pull the strands in quite tight so that it doesn't come undone. A fishtail braid is probably the most time-consuming braid because you are working in such small sections, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, it is so worth it. Once you have your braid secured, what you want to do is you want to start pulling apart the braid from each section, and basically this is going to again make it a lot more volumized and a lot bigger than it really is. This step is super important because this is obviously going to be your bun, so you want it to be as voluptuous as possible. So once your braid is all pulled apart, you then just want to repeat the same thing to the other side. Now once you have both of your braids complete, what you want to do is you just want to start wrapping the braid around itself like so to form the bun. So this is the finished hairstyle. I really like this. I think it's so quirky. I see this hairstyle all over the internet all the time, and I just think it looks so cute for like summer and even festivals or something like that. I really hope you guys enjoyed these hairstyles. Do let me know which one of these was your favorite. I'm kind of really liking this one, but I also really like the first one. To be honest, I like all of them, so I'm not even gonna choose. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up just down below, and also don't forget to subscribe. Come and join the dinosaur family. But that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.